Welcome to Sunday School for Sunday, November 2nd, 2025, for our junior students, ages 9 to 11. I do not own the rights to this music. Today's Bible basis is coming out of Acts chapter 12, verses 1 through 11. The title of today's story, Prayer is Powerful. Sunday school had just ended, and the youths were on their way to youth church when Octavia saw Steve, her next-door neighbor, walking in front of her. "Hey, Steve," Octavia said. "Are you coming to the Jesus rally at church tomorrow?" "I don't think so," Steve answered. "I don't really like attending those events anymore." "Why not?" Octavia asked. Steve stopped outside the doors of the youth fellowship hall and said, "A couple of years ago, some of the neighborhood kids decided to play pranks on people. They asked me if I wanted to join them. When I said no, they harassed me and my friends really bad." "That's too bad," Octavia said. "That's not the end either," Steve exclaimed. "Last year they came after me again and will probably do the same thing this year. It's a hopeless situation." "No, it's not," Octavia declared. "Have you prayed, talked to God about it?" "I still don't know that much about God, but I bet He's much too busy with other things to care that I am afraid of some neighborhood kids." "I'm not sure praying will do any good," Steve said. "What do you think? Can praying do any good in Steve's situation?" "Explain." In difficult times, it may seem easier to only believe in what we can see. Sometimes we forget that God is always with us and wants to take care of His children. He's never too busy. Prayer is powerful. We can never know ahead of time how God will choose to answer our prayers, but we do know that He hears believers' prayers. The Apostle Peter was in a seemingly impossible situation, but the believers prayed for him. After the Passover, his fate was to be the same as James's had been, but God had other plans for Peter. Acts chapter 12, verses 1 through 11. Now about that time, Herod, the king, stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church, and he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then were the days of unleavened bread, and when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison, and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him. And when Herod would have brought him forth, the same night Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains, and the keepers before the door kept the prison. And behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison. And he smote Peter on the side, and raised him up, saying, "Arise up quickly." And his chains fell off from his hands. And the angel said unto him, "Gird thyself, and bind on thy sandals." And so he did. And he saith unto him, "Cast thy garment about thee, and follow me." And he went out and followed him, and wist not that it was true, which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision. When they were past the first and the second ward, they came unto the iron gate that leadeth unto the city, which opened to them of his own accord. And they went out and passed on through one street. And forthwith the angel departed from him. And when Peter was come to himself, he said, "Now I know of a surety that the Lord hath sent his angel, and hath delivered me out of the hand of Herod, and from all the expectation of the people of the Jews." God moves to change our situations in ways that we cannot imagine. For Peter, there was still work to be done, so God kept people from hurting him. Has God ever responded to your prayers in ways that you did not expect? And how did you respond? The memory verse for today's lesson. Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him. And that's Acts chapter 12, verse 5. On a sheet of paper, write some things that prevent you from spending time in prayer. And also write down what things you can do to make a change that enable you or help you to spend more time with God in prayer. This week, put these into action. Things you can do to help you pray more. Report back to the class how spending more time in prayer this week affected your life. The end. God bless you and thank you for joining me today.